Bush with your CID TV News Brief. On Monday morning at a special meeting, parliamentarians met to debate 3 bills, 2 of which will mandate vaccinations for certain categories of persons who are subject to immigration controls in the Cayman Islands if passed. Now, if passed, the bills would mandate vaccinations for new applications and renewals, including work permit holders and their dependents, persons legally and ordinarily resident in the islands for at least 8 years, and residency and employment certificate holders who are spouses or civil partners of Caymanians and their dependents, just to name a few. Meanwhile, the Customs and Border Control Amendment Bill of 2021, if passed, will also provide for mandatory vaccinations in certain circumstances.
When we open this economy, and let's say that 5,000 people arrive on our shores, whether as guests that are just passing through or guests that are here to work, we're now being told that we should require those people to be vaccinated. Mr. Speaker, that is highly irresponsible and not something that this government or a vast majority of the Caymanian people can support. We would then be expected to have 76,000 people on island, Mr. Speaker, where only 56,800 are vaccinated, or 75%, 5% less than the target that we have worked so hard to achieve. As the population increases, Mr. Speaker, the local vaccination rate would get lower. This, again, Mr. Speaker, is something that we cannot support, and we cannot throw away months of hard work by the Caymanian people and many that call the Cayman Islands home.
The third bill, the Cayman Islands Coast Guard Bill of 2021, comprehensively provides for the establishment of the Cayman Islands Coast Guard, which includes outlining the powers and duties of this uniformed service. The Coast Guard, while not a military unit, will participate, for example, in search and rescue operations in the Cayman Islands waters and beyond into international waters, but without encroaching into other countries' maritime boundaries. Well, with new COVID-19 regulations in place, some front-face services in the government administration building here on Elgin Avenue are encouraging the public to use their online services.
The big thing that we want to take away is that DCI is business as usual for our online services. We want to be able to promote those services and be able to continue to provide great customer service to our clients and push our online services to the public. So you can still come to the counter to deliver your online or to deliver your regular application, but we're just encouraging persons to use our online services. It's very easy, it's very user-friendly. You can do your grant application, a trade and business renewal, or a trade and business amendment application, and we will receive those applications as soon as you submit them. And the processing time is still about 4 to 6 weeks due to all the issues that we've been having with COVID, but we will make sure that we process that as soon as possible for you.
To do business online with the Department of Commerce and Investment, you can go online to dci.gov.ky. Well, the University College of the Cayman Islands honored 170 students last Thursday at its annual convocation. The students were recognized for making either the Dean's or President's list or both during the 2020-2021 academic year. We celebrate your commitment and excellence, said President and CEO Stacey McAfee, addressing the gathering in the senior vessel Johnson Hall and telling them they were a rare group in terms of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So this year's convocation ceremony has been modified in some important ways. And I think it's important to note for those that are joining us here and virtually that there's over 200, in fact 215 students that have earned the highest academic honors of Dean's and President's list in our last academic year. So while they are not all here with us physically this evening, we are going to honor and recognize all of those amazing students. And there are also approximately 32 students who are here tonight that will cross the stage and we'll celebrate with them in person. But I also want to say that our dedicated faculty and staff who love this evening are mostly also attending remotely to make room for our students and their families to be with us this evening.
Education Minister Juliana O'Connor Connolly appeared via a pre-recorded video where she made the announcement that it is a goal of the current government to offer free college education within the next 4 years. The event was just one of several award ceremonies held at UCCI last week. The school presented privately funded, largely needs-based scholarships to 68 students at 2 afternoon events. One was dedicated to recipients of the Community Engagement Program scholarships. Now, the president and CEO called the events a celebration of the generosity of their community partners. Turning to our forecast for this Monday, the high temperature reached 89 degrees, the low 77. We can expect partly cloudy skies with a 40% chance of possible showers and thunder. Winds are east to southeasterly at 5 to 10 knots, while seas are slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. The synopsis calls for isolated thunderstorms along with light to moderate east to southeasterly winds and slight seas, which will continue across the Cayman Islands area as an upper-level trough lingers over the northwest Caribbean. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman Islands are drifting towards the west-southwest. The National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida is issuing advisories on Hurricane Sam and Tropical Depression Victor. These systems pose no threat to the Cayman Islands, but if you'd like further details, you can visit them online at nhc.noaa.gov. And a reminder that you can find the latest on expected local weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky. And that's it for today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for being here with us, wishing you a safe and wonderful night, and inviting you back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.